Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for the collective. This is for all signs and any sign of the person that you're thinking of. This is a no contact connection, no communication relationship. So if you're wondering what your person is thinking and feeling, what are they hiding from you? What do they need you to know? What does Spirit need you to know about this connection? What is going on around this connection? This reading is for you. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, please guide me. What are they hiding? What is it that we have to hear today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have journal, creative release, keeping track. I also feel like, you knowing your feelings. It's not all about them, right? They're saying exploring your feelings. It's not all about what they are thinking and feeling. These readings are for you to help you heal, help you move on if that's what we need to do, help you to understand a situation. So what are your feelings? Be very much aware of what's going on within you. It's not all about what is your person thinking and feeling all the time. So much energy goes into the other side. I want the energy to go into you. Nostalgic, getting back with your ex, stuck in the past, haunted by memories, a constant feeling of thinking of you, a constant feeling of you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. And sometimes it does feel like it's a haunted feeling. It's a, is this ever going to go away? Or is this ever going to get better? Or do I need to move on? You know, it's a feeling of I can't move on until I understand. I haven't had closure in this connection. I don't know what is going to happen next in this connection. So it is a paralyzing fear. I will say that. Try to look at that nostalgic energy as positive. Okay. That Spirit brought this energy together because it was love. It was good. There was a lot of good things in this connection. So try to look at the good things that happened in this connection and why. I have faking it, not being genuine, keeping up appearances, the person who's out there posting on their social media that they're happy with their friends and they've moved on and they haven't felt anything. And, you know, they're not missing a beat. I'm going to say, don't believe it. Don't believe it. They're faking it. They're putting on a show. Spirit said, you know, someone's putting on a good show. And that could be something that you know that they're putting on a show. Their friends know they're putting on a show. But that's the only way that they can maybe handle this separation themselves. So they're just trying to pretend that everything's fine and cool and wonderful. I'm leaving, breaking the cycle, saying goodbye and moving on to better things. You know, this feeling of finding yourself and finding your own answers. You may decide at some point that I don't want to wait for this person anymore. I want to know what they're feeling. I want to know what they're holding back. But at some point you may decide, like, I can't do this anymore. It's such a game. It's so crazy all the time. And you may decide for your own well-being that you just have to move on for yourself. So that's something some of you are thinking of. And then it's toxic, the constant drama. It's not good for me. I'm going to say this person's playing some mind games with you because the only person that they're trying to impress still is you. If they're actually out there trying to prove to you that they're happy, trying to prove to you that there was somebody else, trying to show you that they have this big, exciting life without you. They're only fooling themselves and they're only doing it to impress you. If they didn't care about your feelings, they wouldn't be putting on the show. They wouldn't be putting on the show. So that tells me that there's still tremendous feelings here, because why would they be putting on a show if they didn't care? If they didn't care that you would see those posts, or you would hear the rumors from a friend, or you would bump into them at a place that they know that you socialize, you know, like, why would they care? Why would they care? So let's see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, what are they hiding? What are they hiding? And What are all these games? It's almost this feeling of, you know, putting on a show, and, you know, the games people play is how I feel. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I have a Nine of Wands, waiting. I have a Seven of Pentacles, growing. So this feeling of, I still feel like you're supposed to be together. This feeling of twin flames, soulmates, an energy that I can't walk away from. And also this eye is jumping out at me like I'm watching you. I see you. I know what you're doing. I'm keeping my eye on you. I want to know who you're with and what you're doing while this kind of space between us. But it's a sense of moving slowly and jumping through hurdles, right? And it's a sense of, this is harder than I thought it would ever be. I thought that we would be forever together is coming into me, and something has to change in order for this to come back. I do feel like it's coming around again, only because this person is putting energy into thinking of you. This person's putting time and energy into, you're still the one that they want, just came into me. And whether you want them is a different story, but it's a feeling of you're still the one they want. And the thought of you being with somebody else is very upsetting to them. So there's some jealousy going on. Again, they wouldn't be jealous of who you're with or what you're doing, even if you're doing nothing, if they didn't want to be in this connection. I feel like they can't give up on this connection. I really do. You know, what are they hiding from you is that I still feel like you're the one. I still feel like you're the person I'm supposed to be with. So it's almost a games people play reading. It's just this, I have to win at something, or I have to prove my point. I have to somehow get my way. And I would hate to think that that's, you know, that's how this is going to return. But if you've got somebody who's extremely stubborn or is wanting to prove a point that, you know, they're the only one that you would ever want, or they're the only person on the face of the earth. You may feel like that. You may feel like they're the only one, but you and I both know that that's not true. But they want you to make them feel like that. They want you to make them feel like you're the only one. And you may be saying, I want to feel that way. I want to feel like I'm the only one, and I'm the most important thing in your life. So it's a tug of war. It's a tug of war of emotions, and it's very upsetting. I want to go back to feeling more in control of this connection. I want to feel the love. I want to feel that you love me, and I want to feel like you really want me for me is how it's coming into me. So this person has got to either start to prove to you that there's more going on here than just certainly physical. You guys could probably be great physically and miss each other physically and want each other, but you've got to feel that sense of the emotions are there, and that this person is dedicated emotionally, and as opposed to if they're not getting their way, then this isn't going to work. You know, like that isn't how a relationship works. We've got to have more give and take. So whatever these games that they're playing, I feel like they're just trying to win at something. Friends first. I'm going to put that in the category of, can't we just be friends? And you may have said, no, I can't be friends with you. I can't go from being your lover to being your friends. Sometimes you have to put those boundaries around a relationship so that you can protect your feelings, because that allows somebody to come back whenever they want and keeps the door open. And it might be very hurtful to you. So I'm going to say, if somebody approaches you and says, can't we just be friends? You know, it's like they want it every which way. I want to be your friend, but I want to come back when I want to come back. No, that's not going to work. It's going to take time to heal this connection. I am in agreement with that. This person has to face some fears. They have to face some realities that you are deserving and worthy. If you feel like they've been controlling you in any way, emotionally, telling you what to do, you know, making decisions for the two of you that isn't really what you both wanted, then that has to end. So that could be the change that has to take place. Like, you can't control me. You can't tell me what to be or do. Being too clingy. How about the love bomber that's out there that one day they want you, one day they love you, they can't get enough of you, and then the next day you don't see them, you don't hear from them, and it's kind of this, you know, what happened to you wanted me, you know, so badly. Catching their feelings, you know, they've got to figure this out. They've got to figure out either consistency. It's not all about them. Two people are in this relationships. It's going to take some healing effort. So this feeling of, I've got to put some effort in. I do feel heartbroken. So this person's starting to feel the pain. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that they're not getting their way in some instances. They are being pushed away in some way, and they're feeling heartbroken. So this whole, you know, putting on a show is covering up the fact that they're really heartbroken over you. And you might not believe it, but it's their way of kind of, you could have a narcissistic energy, controlling energy. You're realizing that this is really hard. They're really worried. They're starting to worry that they could have lost you forever at this point. You have been pulling away. You have been pushing away. You might have even said out loud, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm not interested in your excuses. I'm not interested in your apologies. I'm interested in you being real. I'm interested in you showing up. I'm interested in you being in this relationship. So you could be really, really standing strong and saying that you need more, and saying, I need you to be my partner. I need to be in a loving relationship. I need you, you know, and also a betrayal. So if there was a betrayal in this loving relationship, then the apologies could be, something that are, you know, unacceptable. Like right now, the apologies are just kind of being washed away. Spirit, tell me their feelings. What is going on in this connection? What do you have for us? I feel lost without you. I do feel that. I'm going to say that I feel like I am broken. I am heartbroken. I am lost without you. Those are your feelings and those are their feelings. I do not feel like this is one-sided, that one of you is suffering and the other isn't. I think one of you is struggling very hard, and the other one's playing a big old fat game of tug of war with your heart and your feelings, and putting on a show that everything is fine and everything is wonderful in their life. And that's not the truth. What they're hiding from you is that they are heartbroken and that they miss you and they're lost. I feel trapped and stuck in my situation. If they've created something that now they feel like they can't get out of, now they feel like they've made a mistake. They could have, the grass is greener on the other side. They could have jumped from you to somebody else, and now they feel like they're stuck in some way and they made a mistake. So that's starting to be revealed. Are you thinking about me? I hope that you do, because they're thinking about you today, and that is important to know. I'm worried about you moving on, and will you wait for me? When the games stop, I would say that, and you're willing to talk, and this person's willing to be honest and open in this connection, I'm going to say that then, you know, this connection can reconnect. But the game playing, the back and forth, the tug of war, the showing off, you know, to somehow get under your skin has got to end. So until those games end, just know behind the scenes, this person's heartbroken and is afraid of losing you forever. And that's what's really being hidden from this connection. So let's put this out into the universe and let's ask Spirit to stop the games and just bring honesty and forgiveness forward. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. For those of you that are new, thank you for your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMammelin, psychicmedium.com.